Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Brian here. Or how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. Before we start this video, I just want to say thank you. We're at 101 subs. So awesome. I'm going to make a video dedicated to that. But thank you so much. I mean, who would have thought 100 subscribers is awesome. The fact that we've gone past it now to 101, awesome. Please keep it up, everybody. Thank you so much. You all rock. God bless you all, because you all are so amazing. All my subscribers and all my viewers too, even though my viewers, I'd like you to subscribe too. Alright, everyone, so what I wanted to talk about in this video is the reason why I think marijuana should be legalized, and why the perks of it, and the main reason why I think it should be, and my thoughts on it, and like what I think would happen if they would legalize it across all 50 states in the District of Columbia. Now, if you're in a country where it's not legal, I'm not sure about that. Send me some stuff and maybe I'll make a video on it. I think it's legal in most places in the world. I could be wrong, but and I know that the both bordering countries of the United States, Canada and Mexico, it's 100% legal there, for adults. And then I think it's legal in the UK. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. I think it's legal in France. Once I said again, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But yeah, so mainly I'm going to be talking about the United States. Now, the United States has legalized it in a dozen states or so. It's medical is actually legal across, I think, 48 states. I think there's 2 states that have still not legalized medical marijuana. But like the recreational use, like where you just smoke a joint or whatever, like whatever, go buy it, whatever, is legal. I think in like 15 states. I could be wrong, and it's 21, which is a problem with that. Let me just say this: if you want less people to smoke pot, legalize it. Mark my words, if you want to make cops' jobs a little bit easier, and judges' jobs a little bit easier, and you want to get the prison rates uncrowded, and you want to start to end the war on drugs, legalize weed. Legalize it 110% across all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Do it. Not only legalize it, but don't make it for 21, make it for 18. 18 years and older. If you're 18 years old, you should be able to buy it. Let every store, and let any store that wants to sell it without to get a permit, nothing. Seriously, do it. Now, before people say, well, it's legalizing it in 50 states one thing, but you're going to legalize it for 18-year-olds? Yes, I am. Because if an 18-year-old can go to the military, potentially go to war, potentially become paralyzed or die, they should be able to smoke a joint. If an 18-year-old can vote, they should be able to have access to this. Same thing with drinking. They should move the drinking age to 18, but I'll talk about that in another video. But seriously, legalize weed, all 50 states, for 18 years and older. Now, obviously have some rules with it, like if you're going to get behind the wheel of a car, obviously you should get in trouble. It's like drinking and driving. You should get in trouble for that. If you have children, and you're using this around your children, you're not like doing it in private, and you're using this around your children, consequences. If you're stealing this from somebody, obviously consequences, laws being broke. If you're giving this to minors, obviously, if you're doing this out in public, like in a store or something, obviously, like stuff like that kind of consequences but if you're just doing this at your house, whatever, and you bought it legally and all that, 100% do it. Just legalize weed. Just legalize it across the country, because it would lower the rates dramatically. I mean, you wouldn't have this stuff. I mean, the Trailer Park Boys, what are they doing in the show? They're growing weed all the time. And they're doing it illegally. This is in Canada before it got legalized, but still, that happens in the United States, not just in trailer parks. It happens all across. The nicest places, they grow it, they get it illegally. It actually makes things more dangerous. Now, I think all drugs should be legalized across all 50 states. Yes, that's a controversial statement there. I'll make another video explaining why, because I want the war on drugs to be ended, but that's a totally different video. Tonight we're just talking about marijuana. But just legalize it. You wouldn't have stuff like this happening. You wouldn't. And it really, I mean, this is just a little joke I decided to throw in, but yeah, like, you just wouldn't see it. In fact, you'd see, I wholeheartedly believe that you would see less people using it, because every place in the world that has legalized all drugs, we're talking about marijuana use mainly, is that you've seen the rates drop down. The only place that you haven't is Vancouver, which that's a totally different story. I'm going to do a reaction video to another YouTuber that did that, but everywhere dropped down. After the Prohibition ended, you actually saw less people drinking alcohol than you did during the Prohibition when it was not allowed. Isn't that something? Less people? Because it's weird, people, especially people in the United States, when we're told something, not to do something, what do we want to do? We want to do it. I mean, me personally, I don't believe in this stuff. I am 100% against it. I've never tried it in my life. I don't plan to. It's just not me. I'm not judging you if you have tried it, or if you do it, or if you plan to try it, whatever. I'm not judging you, but it's just not me. It's just not me. I just don't, I prefer being high on life than high on drugs or alcohol or anything like that. But you know what? You do your thing. I think you should have the right to do it. I don't think no one in the local, state, or federal government should be telling you that you can't do this. Just legalize across the country. And one big benefit for this country, legalizing it, would be not only getting the drug rates down and stuff, but it would make a crap ton of money. See all that money laying there? Oh, they did a study that if they put a 1 cent tax on marijuana sales, like if it was legalized 100% and they put a 1 cent tax, it is predicted that if that would happen, it would accumulate $100 billion within the first 6 months of it being legal. $100 billion. That right there could literally could give everyone in America a nice little check. Nice, maybe $3,000 check. That literally could do that. It could build the wall and have our borders secure. It could help fix our education. So there's so much you could do with $100 billion. And that's going to be almost every year probably. Sales will probably drop down once it's no longer a big thing. But, if you're making $1 billion a year off a 1 cent tax, that's amazing. You could literally fund so much stuff and make things better for people. Now, our government probably use it for the wrong reason. Probably got to get the right politicians there, but just legalize it. Let's legalize weed. But Bobby Kennedy, he wants to legalize across the country, and he wants to use that tax for good, for rehab, for drug rehabilitation patients, which I 100% agree with that. By the way, he's doing very well. We're going to do a video on that next. So yeah, just legalize weed. That's my thoughts on weed. Once again, I have never smoked it. I don't plan on smoking it. I don't believe in smoking it. I don't think it's good for your body. I mean, it's obviously better than other drugs, but I just don't believe in it. Now before I get out of this video, something I want to say that I used to be like. Two things actually. So for years, I was one of them people that used to say, hey, no, don't legalize marijuana, don't legalize any drugs. You have to be tough on people. I actually believe that all through my teen years. In fact, until quite recently. I think I was around maybe 17 when I really started thinking, like, alright, this needs to be legalized, because I have family members that were potheads, and, they're not working and all that, and they're just lazy, and it's irritating. Now, I'm not saying every person that does that is like that. It's not. Trust me, it's not. But it just irritated me. I know a lot of people, and I just thought that was the best way. I used to, when I was younger, when I was 12 years old, I used to say, hey, if you smoke weed, you should get 5 years in prison, 3 years probation, and you should have to pay fines, and do community service. I used to say that. Now, I was totally wrong. I don't think that. I think you should just legalize it, because you're going to see less people using it. And plus, I believe in freedom, and it's just a thing. Now, something that really bothers me is in America, in the entire world, there has not been one death from marijuana. Now, technically there has, if you include stuff that was laced, but there's not been one death or one health condition, whatever, that has been caused by marijuana. Like cancers, anything. I'm sure it's not good smoking anything to your body. I mean, my friend once told me that his dad said, if it ain't oxygen, don't breathe it in, which I 100% agree with that. But there's not been a single health condition or death proven yet. I mean, for all we know, there could be stuff out there, just haven't been discovered yet. There hasn't been one death, one condition from it. Yet, cigarettes have caused multiple illnesses and stuff. So is alcohol. Alcohol causes cirrhosis of the liver, causes liver failure, causes kidney failure. It can cause diabetes, all this stuff. And actually, you get much worse when you're on alcohol. But it's legal. Cigarettes cause lung cancer, heart problems, lung issues. They can cause asthma. They can cause you to have a stroke, a heart attack, all these things. Yet it's legal. Vaping's legal. All these things. Which actually, when it comes to the alcohol part, when you smoke marijuana, apparently you can get right up the next day. I've never done it, so I wouldn't know, but apparently you can. Alcohol, if you drink alcohol for 12 hours straight, your ass ain't getting up in the morning. You're gonna oversleep for work, and you're gonna wake up throwing up, and you're gonna be sick. I think they should be legal because it's your decision. To me, it's your body. If you want to mess up in your life, and you want to you want to be a pothead, you want to smoke it once, whatever, or any drug really. I'll make another video on that. But if you put inhaling into your body, it's your body. It's just like getting a tattoo. You don't have to get a tattoo. I mean, if marijuana was legalized, how many people are actually going to start using marijuana. And now, say, now people say, oh, what about the kids? If 18-year-olds have access to it, they'll bring it in schools. Well, that's called parent and guardians being parent and guardians, parenting. And in the school part, that's called principals and teachers and stuff doing the right thing. So, I'm just saying, legalize weed, 110%. Legalize it, legalize weed today. And that's going to be it for this video, everybody. Once again, legalize weed. So, I want to thank everyone once again. 101 subs. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you all so much. Keep it up. And if we get to 250 subs, I might get a tattoo. So, as always, is like this video, favorite this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video. And most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everybody.